Magnus Walker is not your typical Porsche guy. He literally wrote the book on paving his path from fashion designer to customizing one of the world's great collections. His restorations caught the eye of the automotive industry, putting this Urban Outlaw squarely in the fast lane. I ran into him here at Porsche North America headquarters and clued him in on a can't-miss mountain collection.
I was at the Porsche Experience Center. I heard about this guy, Carl. He's got this Porsche collection, and he's a wine guy in North Georgia mountains, and I like to get out and drive, so I figured, hey, pedal to the metal. We'll see what's in here. I'm mostly a beer guy, but we'll see what Georgia wine's all about. Pretty nice place.
Wolf Mountain Vineyards, family-owned, small winery producing European-style dry red wine and white wine blends and some incredible sparkling wines.
Hey, Carl. How you doing? Great to meet you. What an awesome place.
Well, it's about time you got here.
Well, it's pretty exciting. I mean, what a spectacular location.
Garage is right ahead.
Well, I'm super excited to be able to check out Carl's garages. Apparently, he's got a couple of them, so you never know what's lurking behind these barn doors. Well, let's start with numero uno. Let's see what you got in here.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of Porsche cars. This looks like the speedster room.
It is. 3 generations.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Let's go kick some tires.
Head in. What I did about 20 years ago is went back and said, what are the best cars I've owned for each generation? And sought out nicely restored or excellent limited edition cars from those generations and put them all together in one collection. And I hope Magnus likes it. This is my 58 Speedster that I've owned for 24 years.
Wow, a 58 Speedster.
Yeah. It was actually restored for Olivia Newton-John after she did the movie Grease.
You're kidding me.
With purple interior.
See, this is what I love about Porsche. I talk about the people all the time.
Yeah.
And how the cars have the stories.
Absolutely.
And every car has a story. The Olivia Newton-John element's pretty cool.
And this one, we ended up with a normal engine that wasn't doing good, and it wasn't the original. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put an SC engine in it.
Oh, awesome.
Wonderful. About 120 horsepower.
That's plenty of horsepower in a car that weighs nothing.
Let's say 1,800 pounds.
Wow. What do you like about Speedsters?
Ah, that open air feeling. I'm a ragtop guy.
Oh, okay. You like the wind in your hair?
Ah, well, I got some left.
Carl likes the Speedsters. I mean, those are pretty awesome cars. He's got quite a few. I think Carl likes the wind in his hair. You know, to me, the beard always gets in my eyes. When did you buy your first Porsche?
In '75, I picked up a hardtop Cabriolet, and I realized after I bought it why the hardtop was bolted on and it didn't have a soft top, because when you took the hardtop off and you went over a bump, the doors would open. So I figured that was my lesson learner. I learned everything about the car after that.
See, people that show me cars with 500 miles on it, I have no interest in that, because there's no story.
That's right.
Show me a car with 500,000 miles on it, or a car with character and patina that's been driven. That's where all those stories evolve.
None of these cars are garage queens
You
now.
drive them.
I drive
That's
them.
great. What else can we take a look at?
Let's go. Garage 2 is just ahead.
Let's go take a look at Garage 2. Just a great environment to have those cars in. You know, a sterile white garage is just not the same, because, you know, to me, it's all about everything that's Porsche related, and seeing those posters and memorabilia on the wall, it's just all part of the story and all part of the journey. That's timed out pretty well there, Carl, where they all go up in sequence.
Yeah.
In chronological order.
Now take your pick.
Well, I love turbos, but I'm going over there. 74, right?
74 Carrera.
I actually own one. I had a black one. It was number 440. And I actually paid like $7,500 for it about 10 years ago. Because,
my goodness,
believe it or not, back then this was not necessarily a super desirable car.
They still aren't, and yet they're one of the finest driving cars I have.
Yeah.
And handling is phenomenal. 2,300 pounds, built up from the original 175 horsepower, maybe 200 horsepower.
Yeah, maybe on a good day. Can I sit in it?
Oh, come on, you want to drive it? You can drive it later.
Oh, I'm gonna love to drive this car. I owned a 74 Carrera, so to me, that's where I'm naturally drawn to. You know, it was also the car which, you know, had a roof in there, so I'm pretty excited to see how his 74 Carrera drives. 74 was the first year of the G-body. This went all the way through 1989.
That's right, I got the best of the first and the best of the last.
Yeah, you do, for sure. Pretty awesome. You got a lot of great diversity in here. Tell me about the notchback.
Well, you know, you either like them or you hate them. 61, the T5 body, Porsche ordered too many Cabriolets, so what they did is they told Carmen to weld the hardtops on them.
Oh, how awesome.
So it was a new design,
Yeah.
right? Notch back, meaning it didn't come straight back, right? They did maybe 1,000 of them. Weren't that popular, and a lot of times people would cut the top off and make Cabriolet out of it.
Kind of crazy that Porsche couldn't sell Cabriolets and made them notchbacks.
That's right. But look at this window right here. There are probably less than 50 left in the world, and this is 100% original Carrera, and I've had that Carrera horn ring for 40 years. I finally found a car to put it in.
That's pretty impressive. Let's go drive that 74.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Pedal to the metal time. People that collect cars, I get it, but to me, I'm more about driving, so you know, I really responded to the fact that he drives his cars, and I'm pretty excited to go drive that 74 Carrera of his, so let's get out and drive. So here I am driving Carl's 74 911 Carrera on these awesome North Georgia mountain roads. They got a great flow to them, you know, second, third gear stuff, you know, sort of just sprinting to the corners and rolling through, having a great time. But no, the car's a true joy to drive, super nimble. That's what's great about these lightweight early 911s. You just chuck them around, you don't need a ton of horsepower. The terrain's awesome, the road surface is great. Air-cooled heaven out here in the North Georgia mountains. Let's go one more. I'm super excited to go to a Caffeine Octane for the first time. I've gone to a lot of cars and coffee type shows all over the world. I want to see if they live up to the hype of Caffeine Octane ATL being the biggest car show in America. So I'm going to find out tomorrow. I'm super excited.